your fantasy gymnastics update for week 9. We're recording this on March 4th, 2024. Who's a steal? Who's on a bye? Who's injured? Who are your biggest risks? What's the cheapest way to get a 10? Welcome to GymCastic, the #1 gymnastics podcast in the galaxy. I'm Jessica, and I'm here with Spencer from the Balance Beam Situation, where you can find all the schedules, all the results, all the hilarious gifts of the week. This is our very first standalone gymnastics fantasy update podcast that we are doing weekly. We missed last week because Winter Cup, there's a lot, but we're back. We've launched our inaugural fantasy league. It's in the beta stage, starting with the 2024 NCAA season and continuing through Elite and the Olympics, including we just did Winter Cup. And congratulations to eScore Horror for winning our Winter Cup fantasy league. Excellent name. So, Spencer, what's happening this week?
So, remember when we said this was in beta? Well, we have our first update / improvement coming soon, which will organize the positions in your roster that need to be filled. So if you're picking a vaulter and then bars and then another vaulter, the vaulters are going to be together in your roster instead of mixed up like they were before, like in the order you selected. Within the drop down, you can also see all of the options within the apparatus all at once. And on the mobile version, there's a toggle switch to see the available athletes in your selections.
So that's coming soon. So
soon.
Let us know. I'm very excited about this. We've been waiting for this to happen. So, okay, roster bargains after week 10. So this is, all of these athletes have gotten a 9-9 or above. So these are who, these athletes are outperforming their price. These are your bargain athletes is what we're talking about. And let's begin on vault with my favorite, the blessed, the charmed, the fantastic Suki Pfister of Ball State for only $5,000, currently ranked 5th in the nation, and is only one of 6 gymnasts this season to score a perfect 10 on vault. Even Haley Bryant, the most rostered gymnast in the entire league and costing the top $6,250, does not have a 10 this season, but Suki Pfister Ball State does.
Jessica Hutchinson is another one from Denver to keep an eye on all around every week. On vault, half of the time she's gone over 9-9, has a high of 9-9-7-5. So it's not just floor for Jessica Hutchinson, where she got another 10 this week. Also, vault.
Maya Hooten of Minnesota, 5,000. That's all she is on vault. We think of her on floor, right? With the crowning floor. That's what she's known for. But she's also really good on vault. By the way, she's currently ranked 14th in the nation, with nearly half of her routines above a 9-9. This past weekend, she went 9-9-2-5, has a season high of 9-9-5. Maya Hooten, not just for floor.
On the topic of not just for their 10s on floor, Anya Pilgrim, who got a 10 on floor this week, but keep an eye on vault because she's currently ranked 22nd on vault. 4 of her last 6 have gone over 9-9. She got a 9-9-5 against LSU. She's been in the lineup consistently, which is also important for Florida because they have so many options. So, Anya Pilgrim's vault.
And Anya Pilgrim's teammate, Skylar Drosser, at Florida, only 3,000. Less heralded Gator, but important nonetheless. She's been on vault each week for the Gator. She has an NQS of 985, but she has the potential to go higher, posting a 995 this week against Kentucky.
Okay, on bars, moving on, Skylar Killough-Wilhelm at Washington. She's on bars. Her NQS is 988, but her last 2 meets were 9-9 and then a 9-9-7-5 on bars.
McKenna Smith at Utah. Obviously, McKenna Smith, 3,000. She's been on fire lately with 3 out of her last 4 routines going 9-9. In that stretch, she's also recorded 2 9-9s and a near perfect 9-9-7-5.
Kylie Rorich at Denver, another huge steal. Competes bars and floor, competed them every week. She's cracked 9-9 3 times this season, and is another one who's been up to 9-9-7-5. So one judge has gone 10 for her routine at some point.
Reagan Smith, Oklahoma. You might not think of Reagan Smith as a sneaky good pick, but she is. She's currently ranked 15th in the nation. And while Her high is just a 995. She's consistent. That's the thing about her. You know, that time that she would have been the world champion, she's like really good at gymnastics. She's been up on bars 10 times this season, and there's only one routine that has been below 9.9, and that's a 9.875. That happened back in January. Reagan Smith.
And Delaney Harkness, Michigan State, currently ranked 21st on bars, 9.9 or higher in 6 of her 9 bars routines, and it's Delaney Harkness.
Michigan State is my dark horse for making the Final Four, the flippin' four, whatever we're calling it at NCAA championships. Okay, beam. Haley Bryant. You're like Haley Bryant. Vault. But she has 9.935 is her NQS, and she's 9th in the nation, outperforming her value of only 5,000. What a steal. Only once this season has she been below 9.9. And since that routine in January, she's gone 9.95, 10, 9.95, 9.95, 9.95. You guys.
Faith Torres, Oklahoma. Okay, so when you look at the NQS rankings, Reagan Smith, duh. Miley O'Keefe, duh. But then Faith Torres, number 3. So the Oklahoma beam lineup, you kind of can't go wrong with selecting any of them because like anyone's going to get a 10 on any given day. But Faith Torres gets the benefit of going pretty late in that lineup. And, you know, she's a top 3 beamer.
Sienna Schreiber, Missouri. Oh, finally got a 10, you guys. Sienna Schreiber finally got a 10 on beam. She's currently ranked 4th. Sienna competes in the all-around every week and on beam. She recorded her first 10 just finally. I don't know if I've mentioned that enough time, but we've been waiting for this 10 for her forever. So huge value at only 5,000 for a top 4 beam worker in the nation.
Okay, watch out for Elena Dietz at Arizona because it's kind of tough to find big values this late in the season, but she is suddenly getting all the scores. So most recently, 9.9, 9.925. She also got a 9.975 this past week, and she's only 2,000 GymCastic bucks.
Momoko Iwa at Denver. You guys, she's only 2,000 GymCastic bucks. And in her last 4 routines, Momoko has gone 9.9, 9.875, 9.95, 9.975. She just keeps getting stronger as the season goes on.
Moving on to floor, Raina Worley. She's number 1 in the country on floor. A steal at 5,000 because what the change we've seen this season is that she would do amazing floor routines and not get a 10. And now this season, she does amazing floor routines and it's a 10 basically every time. Since week 4, it's been 10, 10, 9.975, 9.975, 10. So she's number 3 all around of the country, number 1 on floor. And, get her in your lineups. I have her in 2 of mine.
Kaya Johnson on floor at LSU. She's not in the lineup every week, but when she is, she's fantastic. She delivers. 5 of her 6 routines this season have been above 9.9, and she has a 10 this season too.
On the Johnson at LSU topic, obviously, we would be remiss if we did not mention KJ Johnson. At 3,000 GymCastic bucks, she's currently ranked top 20 in the nation, has been building her floor scores every time as we go, 9.9, 9.925, 9.95, 9.975. So, next crazy LSU meet, get ready.
I am obsessed with her. Okay, now, Anya Pilgrim, Florida, got a 10 this week. She's only 3,000 GymCastic bucks. We mentioned her earlier, then we'd circle back to her, and here we are, because how could we not? Because we've watched her since she was a little bitty baby elite, and now she's finally killing it. Her scores have been building this season, and her last 3 scores before the 10 were 9.9, 9.925. So, finally the 10. Look for her. 3,000 GymCastic bucks.
My steal of the week, this week and also every week, is Jocelyn Moore of Missouri on floor, who I have in my floor lineup. We're kind of exposing a bargain here, but she's competed floor 9 times this season, and every routine is above 9.9. She's currently ranked 6th in the nation and is just 3,000 GymCastic bucks. So only 2 of her routines have been 9.9. All the others are above that, including a 9.975.
The NCAA fantasy lineups for week 10 will lock Thursday at 7:30 Thursday. It's not at 7th o'clock. It's at noon Pacific, which is Thursday, the 7th of March. Just so you know, you guys. So Thursday, the 7th of March at noon Pacific, lineups lock. Winter Cup, as I mentioned, our winner of the league, eScore Horror, the best name ever. Our current winner of the week is, we have our first tie. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. It's a Birdie Fly. Birdie Fly has tied with SS. So we'll, need to make sure that we have all the scores in because we're recording on Monday. But right now, you two are tied. And really, you have dashed a lot of dreams because a lot of people thought they had finally won. And then the scores came in and they were like, go Birdie Fly. Do you have any favorite names this week? Because you know how much I love these names.
So that seems like a you thing. If you're like, do you have any favorite names? Because I want to talk about favorite names.
Small balance check. Oh my God, that's going on the bingo card. And high fives to my face for each 10 in my lineup. That is another one that is my favorite. These names, you go, giving fantasy gymnastics a quitter's try, coming in at 13th with a 198.7. Okay, Thursday at noon, lineups lock. Make sure you hit the finish button when you're done to save your changes. Very important. Okay, the price of a 10. So it's week 9, just happened. How much would it have cost last week to get a 10 on your roster? Here are the prices of the 10s. Sienna Schreiber, I mentioned, Beam, Missouri, 5,000. Jessica Hutchinson, Floor, Denver, 5,000 GymCastic bucks. Regan Smith, ×2. Oklahoma, 6,250. Spencer.
Audrey Davis, Bars, Oklahoma, 6,250. Reagan Worley on Floor, Kentucky, 5,000. The Steels, Anya Pilgrim, Floor, Florida, 3,000. Mackenzie Wilson, Vault, Kentucky, 3,000. And then Haley Bryant, Floor, LSU, 6,250. Nikki Smith, Vault, Michigan State, 5,000.
Remember, that was Haley Bryant on Floor, you guys, not Vault, on Floor. Some league statistics. The most rostered gymnast we have right now. So number 1 currently in week 9 is this kind of a surprise, Spencer?
Well, Mackenzie Wilson, number 1 on Vault, got another 10, 5th most rostered. 27% of people have Mackenzie Wilson in their Vault roster. Her teammate, Raina Worley, number 1 on Floor, currently on less than 10% of Floor rosters. But you know who had Raina Worley in their Floor lineups? This week's winners. And I would, recommend Raina Worley being in your Floor lineup if you want to win or something. Audrey Davis, all of those 9975s got a 10 this past Sunday. And that will make a lot of people happy because she is the 7th most rostered in the league. Her bars routine at 24-ish% of people. And Jocelyn Moore, 8th most rostered athlete, and my steal of the week for those who don't already have her in their lineups. So her Floor routine is already currently in 20.6% of all lineups.
And also, I just love her for everything. I would like her to have her own documentary just about style, positivity, and gymnastics. Can we make that happen, Missouri? I would like that to happen. Week 9 buys, not competing this coming week, Simpson and Utah State. Also, 2 people that have 2 meets in 1 week coming up. So don't despair if it doesn't go well. The first meet, there's another one, Alaska, Centenary, Illinois State, Penn State, and William and Mary. So, also, next week, Arizona competes twice with their first meet on Wednesday, which will count for week 11. That also means lineups for everyone will lock on Wednesday the 13th at noon Pacific.
So for the next week.
For the next week, not this
week.
One.
Thursday the 7th at noon. The next week they're going to lock on Wednesday at noon because of that Arizona meet.
Yes. So if you don't know, the way that we pay the bills around here and travel to all these competitions, including the Olympic Games, which we have again been credentialed for, which is very difficult to do. And so we are so excited about it. We have a club. And it gives you lots of exclusives, extended interviews. You get a whole extra podcast every single week. You get discounts on our merch. You get early access to live show tickets. You get a discount right now. You can buy 4 live show tickets for the price of 3. That's available at gymcastic.com. So check it out if you'd like to support our work here. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. Happy handstands. And we'll see you on Friday at 7 p.m. for College and Cocktails, which is the show where we pick a meet, watch it together as a family. This week it's Alabama, Minnesota, the quad meet with Illinois and
Talladega.
I'm excited to watch them. We're doing that on Friday night, and we'll start 7 p.m. Pacific watching all together. So have a great week. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Friday night.